It's the Soul Fantasy Show, Soul Fan Show. Hey, it's the Soul Fantasy Show live. I didn't know we were going to have a game today. It's for October 11th. Yeah, this is the finals. NBA Finals on October 11th. Can you believe it? I was in jail before and I watched the finals in June. And you saw Shaq. Man, it was really nice. And this is his Soul, the rapper. I do a fantasy show, just so you guys know. But I usually rap. Because I like helping people. I like trying to build winning lineups for people, and I want to help people out. I pay for draft dashboards like $40 a month. I pay for DFS by Noah. That's like $20 a month. And on my Patreon, I give out so many jackpots. It's only $1 a month. My main man, Mike, already won like $10. He only paid $1. Okay, we have LeBron James. All right, he had 41 minutes yesterday. 75, 57, 52. Davis. And Butler. DDs. Okay. These guys you need to look at. I'm going to give you good in-depth knowledge. This was last week's money right here. And now today is different. Today he is 11-4. Jimmy Butler has been very highly priced up, so you're not going to be able to get every stud in today. So we have to pick and choose between studs today. So on the Soul Fantasy Show, what stud? Let's see, the first one that pops up. LeBron James popped up. He's 12-6. Anthony Davis, 11-8. Butler, all right, so we have Nunn here. Nunn had a pretty good game. He had 26 fantasy points. 24 fantasy points he had. Bam didn't have such a good game. That doesn't mean he won't have a good game this time. Just because he got 25 both of those games, this one, they might go more to Bam today. I would not necessarily fade Bam out. Just because he's cold doesn't mean he's not going to be cold today. I don't think I'm going to roster him because I like Duncan Robinson. He's way cheaper. Duncan Robinson had all these fantasy points, 40, 27, 31. Bam's been injured, and he has 25 and 24. But what happened with Bam before? What did he do earlier in the season? See? Against the Celtics, Bam had 59 fantasy points. He had 58, 45. That's what I expected out of him last night, but he didn't do that. So he might not do that today either. So Rondo did okay. He didn't get a lot of minutes. Check him out a little bit. All right. So on Patreon, we have a contest. I gave Mike a $3 NFL lineup and a $3 NBA lineup for Sunday. Whoever has the best lineup overall wins. So they win $10. Side bet, I'll pay him PayPal. Or he wins, he could win $10,000 if he gets first place. Yeah, it's only $3, I know, but still, he didn't pay anything. He only paid $1 a month for Patreon. It's patreon.com/soul1. It's Inside Fantasy Playing. Insider Fantasy Playing. That's what we do. Insider Fantasy Playing. We have our own fantasies going on with our members. You know, we play against each other. We interact with each other. My Patreon members interact with each other all the time. You can be a part of that for $1 a month. You get free lineups. All you have to do is text and ask for it. You get one. Alex Caruso.
Where's the ball?
Alex Caruso is 12. He has a crown today. Morris. It's on the fan, yeah. Morris is 3K, so you have to look at them. Morris had negative fantasy points and was busted all the slates that anybody who rostered him lost. If you roster him, I'm probably gonna say don't roster him. He was really fucking up. I don't think they're gonna go to him. They took an L because of him. I was discussing with some people who caused the loss, and most of the people that I talked to said Markieff Morris caused the Lakers loss yesterday. So you have to be wary of him. He had negative 0.3 fantasy points. So if you had him in he had per dollar, he cost your fucking lineup negative $8,666.7 per fucking point. Do you see how bad this guy hurt you? There's no way you can put him in your lineup. Please, don't put him in the lineup. He's not getting no 31 fantasy points. They're not going to go to him. He's going to be on the fucking bench. You're going to see more Danny Green. That's why they have Danny Green down here. Danny Green doesn't have a crown, but Danny Green shadily and sneakily gets 23 minutes. All right? Danny Green, 23 minutes. Danny Green is 4,400. Yes, I understand Morris is higher up on the DD. He's 66. Danny Green's very low on his projections because he could bust you out. But wouldn't you think that they would get off Morris and go to somebody like Danny Green? I would think that would happen. I would go, if they're smart, they should go to Danny Green more. A lot more. At least 25 minutes. I expect 25 minutes for Danny Green. You can comment below if he does not, and I will give you $5 PayPal. Comment below if Danny Green does not get 25 minutes. Put a comment in the comment section, and I will send you $5 PayPal. That's all you got to do to win $5. That is a Soul Fantasy Patreon contest. $5 in the comments. If Danny Green doesn't get 25 minutes, you win $5. All right, we got Dwight the Stallion Howard. Let's see anybody that comes. All right. All right. He was 5,000. Now he's a little cheaper, I think. Dwight's way down. Dwight's down because he's way cold. Dwight Howard is cold, and he's a pretty cold fade. But if you're desperate, you would put him in. Gordon Dragic is doubtful. I don't think Dragic's going to play. Solomon Hill is not going to play. He will not. You will not see him in. You'll see Tyler Hero play a lot of his minutes. No, not his minutes. Duncan Robinson is a small forward where if they wanted to rest him, if say this guy starts fucking up, that's the only way you're gonna see Solomon Hill come in. See, I'm gonna break this down for you guys today. That's the only way you're gonna see him. I know some of you guys are gonna put him in anyway. He has not scored a fantasy point in 3 weeks, 3 games, guys. So I would not trust Solomon Hill. Sorry for thinking about him last week, but this week we're thinking about him. We're thinking about Andre Iguodala and that big old 20 minutes he keeps getting. And he's going to keep getting that 20 minutes because he's going to pull down rebounds. That's what Iguodala did all series. He pulled down rebounds. Alex Caruso will always be out on the court. Alex Caruso is going to get minutes. He had 20. Look at minutes this week, guys. Throw Alex Caruso. Throw anybody that has minutes. Don't throw Morrison. Morris, he had the minute. He had 30 minutes. He had 25 minutes. But he was so bad. Oh, man, he was so bad. He was historically bad. This is bad. Negative fantasy points, guys. Negative fantasy points. Think about that. He has a crown. But think about that when you're rostering them. Think about that. All right, guys. I'm going to shoot you your first lineup, and I want you to think about it for a minute. And think where you're putting that spot in. All right. So right off the bat, we can't have a lot of studs in, guys. You're not playing Kelly. There's no way they're going to go with... I don't think it's smart to say that the Heat should go with the same formula that they had yesterday. Okay? If they don't, they're being stupid because they won. So in that case, if that can happen, I don't know if that can happen. And AD hurt his foot in the game. He fell. He grabbed his foot. So you got to think about that. Is that the guy you're probably going to start off by fading? Yeah. But are you going to put Iguodala in first and foremost? Yeah. Are you going to put him in the captain spot? No. No. Don't be stupid and put him in the captain spot. I'm either putting LeBron or Butler in the captain spot. Look, I can get other guys, and I'll worry about that. I can fade a couple more studs. I don't have to play none. Or Pope, especially. Pope's too expensive. I want Duncan Robinson's going to be in all my lineups because he's been doing really good. And it's easy to get Bam out. I don't care what Bam does. See, right here, I'm not saying I'm going to do this yet, but I like this lineup a lot. If you want to change your captain spot I would not flirt with your captain spot today. It's going to be the most important spot. So it's going to you're going to have to do something like this, or you're going to yeah. Sorry. All right, I'll go back to that in 1 second. Hold on. I have to text somebody. Because it's the Soul Fantasy Intermission. All right, where was I? Oh, cancel that. All right, let me get back to that. All right, let's see the lineups they give us. All right, that doesn't have any studs in it at all. I don't like that too much. All right, so today they're going crazy with putting Butler in the captain spot because the other day they were crazy about like they were doing this. So I guess it's safe to say we have to just play Butler and LeBron and pray that whoever else we mix in with them does good, and pray that one of those two goes off, and hopefully it's the guy we put in the captain spot. Or you could just fade Butler off here like this. Yeah, so you could do that. Yeah. All right, let's go over to Fanduel mode, guys. A little break. Go over to ownership. Here's a couple Fanduel lineups before I go to ownership. All right, take a little look at this ownership. All right, these guys are out. Dragic's out. Don't think about him. Get Dragic out of your head. Look, Bam 2 days ago was not hurt, so I wouldn't. You see, he's not owned today. You see this ownership? Look at the ownership. Davis is really high owned today. Yesterday, remember, LeBron was 93% owned. Today, he is 74%. And thank you. I researched that for you, and it went down. So, you got to look at LeBron. LeBron is coming in lower owned than yesterday. People are expecting... This is for Fanduel. What about DraftKings? Oh, okay. And here's DraftKings. All right, so those were the ownerships for Fanduel, and here's the ownerships for DraftKings, guys. Today, LeBron's on top. So have fun over there on DraftKings. I'm more over here with Fanduel. I'm more over here with DraftKings, and we're gonna check stuff out. Bam's back up there, 46%. None is at 50%, even 50 Cent. Man, if Kendrick Nunn was rapping with 50 Cent, it would be very believable. I would think it would be true. Iguodala's 45%. Morris, people are not worried about that dud he put up. No, they're not. So I guess we got to play Morris and Iggy. All right, so the sole sleeper of the day, Markieff Morris. The sole other sleeper of the day, Andre Iguodala. The sole sleeper of the day, Alex Caruso. Triple play. This is the triple play values. These are the three values we're playing, guys. Iggy, Morris, and Caruso. Play them. Play them, guys. Iggy, Morris, and Caruso. Rondo's down there, and Howard, too. Don't forget about Kelly, Danny Green. Kelly. Kyle Kuzma misses a lot of shots, guys. So when you're thinking about these players up here, these are people we have to think about, guys. They're playing in the game, and they're going to affect the slate. Who the hell are you going to play out of this pumpkin patch right here? I don't know. If I were going to play somebody, I would play Danny Green because he's coming in lower owned than all these guys. And he's like, wow. Kelly's only 2K. He hasn't gotten much he's not getting in. And Dwight Howard aren't getting in. So think about that. Dwight Howard and Kelly are not getting any play. So that cuts those three out. So now we're going down here with these fellas. And we need to talk about these guys. Just like Stephen A. Smith and Mike Messinelli. I love them guys. Yep. Someday, Soul DFS will be up there with them. Think about your ownership, guys, for a second. Think about it. What are you going to do? What are you going to do when you come through with the Kung Fu grip? What are you going to do? Because I am going to pack something. No, let me see. I doubt it'll come on. Yeah. No, it's all dark in here. Dark in the studio, the Soul Studio. It's dark in the Soul Studio. Duncan Robinson's very low. Oh, guys, look at this. You gotta play Duncan Robinson today. He's super low owned. He's gonna be in 80% of my lineups, guys. Duncan Robinson, man. Look at that. Look how low owned he is. Crowder's low owned. I would play Crowder too. I'll play Crowder. Because you got to find guys to play now. Mid-late range guys. Today ain't all about the studs. We know that. They've been priced appropriately. There's an extra game. Think about these bigger guys up here. These, we see them. And we'll see them here. Let's see them here on Fanduel. Who are the lower guys? Hero's way up there. Crowder's high owned on Fanduel. All right, so you have Caruso we already saw and liked. I don't like Bam. I don't like Kuzma. I'm not playing either one of them. I'm fading Rondo. Here, I am playing none here. I'm playing Morris. I'm playing Robinson. They're all low owned. They're not chalky at all. You know who is chalky is fucking Bam. I would say Hero and Bam are the chalk plays. So if you want to just play for cash, throw them in. They might get some points. If you want to, because you're fading higher studs to play them. Iguodala is very low owned, so that's upsetting. He's 7,500. All right, so let's see. Iggy's only 3% owned on FanDuel, and Iggy is. Let's see what Iguodala is here. Is he even on here? Yeah, he's somewhere on here. Yeah, 45. 45 to 8, guys. It's a big difference that we just noticed on the Soul Fantasy Show. we notice stuff like that, and we think about it. So that means he could be a fade on both sites, and you could just focus more on middle level values, and you could go with just by seeing that 8%. I'm fading him out. I don't think he's going to do what he did yesterday because he's hot and cold. So everybody knows he's going to be cold tonight. So you're going to have to think else is hot and cold. Markieff Morris is. So I'd probably just put Markieff in place of him because because we know he's at least going to get 30. He might get 30 minutes, and he might do something. I've seen him just. Well, some people were just dishing the fucking ball off like Crowder. And if you rostered Crowder last week, you were probably disappointed. I was like, dish the ball off, and he did. Like, basically, that's how you can watch him and play. He's going to do what you think. So, Crowder is 16% owned. He's low on, so he's more of a DraftKings play. So, let's see where Crowder is. Here, where is Crowder? Is very high owned. So, yes, there we go. So this is the soul chalk of the day. Jay Crowder, the soul chalk of the day. He's chalky, throw him in. Throw him in there. Just throw him the fuck in there. I expect him to have a good game and pick up a lot of rebounds over people like Iguodala. Took a lot of those rebounds up. But if Iguodala misses shots in the beginning of the game because he was taking horrifying shots last game, backboard hitting shots. All right, guys, this is Soul Fan Show. So.